All right. Well, a heck of a ball game, and so proud of our players and the way that they played tonight. I don't think the scoreboard was indicative of how we played. I thought we, controlled the ball, won the line of scrimmage, didn't flinch. Really proud of them. The curse is broken, NC State fans. Finally, finally, been here 9 years and seen a lot of crazy stuff, and people have talked about it and didn't believe it. But I got to tell you, I think it was real, and it's not there anymore. So we can move on now and be happy about that. I thought our quarterback was incredible, Devin Leary. Just the way he manages the game and how tough he is, and takes care of the football, makes clutch throws, and Devin Carter made a clutch catch, and Mecca Mezzi, the defense, time and time again, made stops. Just super proud of these young men, and it's been a journey. And that's a really good football team that's had their adversity this year, and Dabo and his staff and his team, they played hard and coached well, and it was a great football game. So, I have to give God the glory here and be so thankful and blessed for what we have with these players and their leadership and what he's given me with this staff. So it's a great team win, and thankful, very thankful, and looking forward to celebrating this win tonight. Any questions?
Thanks, Coach. We'll start with you, James.
Yeah, Dave, congrats on the win. You talked a little bit about Devin's play already. Was that the game plan coming in offensively? Because, you really gave him a lot tonight in terms of making plays underneath and really reading their defense.
Well, we thought we'd have to RPO them quite a bit. They do a lot on defense, and instead of dropping back and letting those guys blitz and just, run the ball. And if they don't honor what we're doing on the perimeter, throw it out there and let those kids make plays. And that was the game plan. And Devin, the different plays had different reads, and he did a great job throughout the game. And Coach Beck, changing up who he was reading and what he was looking at, whether it was backer or safety. And it wore them down. They couldn't do what they wanted to do on defense. And we had some things. We were trying to hide signals and huddle early on, and it just cost us. It sounded great, didn't work out. So we went back to, just doing what we normally do. But, yeah, look at Emeka, 14 catches, and Ricky Person, all these guys, Bam, the way the O-line battled and played. That's a good front.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Andrew, you can go ahead.
Dave, you mentioned everything that's happened in the series with Clemson since you've been here, and obviously looking at where they are and what they've done as a program and what this win could mean for you guys in terms of what you can accomplish in the ACC. Would you call this the biggest win of your tenure here?
Yeah, I would. I think it's put us in a position, not only because they're a top 10 team and it's our first ACC game of the year, and the number of times that we've had a chance to beat them and couldn't, the number of times they've been in the playoffs, national championship game, won the national championship. That's a great football program that we just beat. And I have the ultimate respect. I think you guys make a lot out of this thing between me and Dabo, which doesn't exist. I have the ultimate respect for him and their staff and their team. And it means a lot. He's made me a better coach. He's pushed me. We've tried hard to catch up to them, and we've developed our guys, and we've built an edge to us because of them. We wanted to beat them for a long time. We've had chances to beat them, and we didn't. We didn't make the plays, and we made the plays tonight.
Rob, go ahead.
Dave, according to the school newspaper technician, the students have already conjugated around the bell tower, which is lit red, and police have blocked off Hillsborough Street. To give the student body something that important that they choose to celebrate like that, how meaningful is that to you, sir?
Light it red, Chancellor Woodson. Light it red and leave it on all night. I hope they have a lot of fun. I hope they have a great night. They deserve to party like that, and I hope they all stay safe. But that's what this is all about, If they could rip the goalpost down and walk them down there and lean them up against the bell tower, that'd be even better. But it's an awesome thing, man, when you light it red like that.
Josh, you can go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned the curse is broken. So I'm interested, considering how things went at the end of regulation and the drama at the end. Is the first feeling you feel relief as fans are running on the field? Describe what was going through your mind.
You talking about the last play of the game?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the ball sail a little bit wide right, Coach Gibson was on the headset and said, "That's it, boys." And all of a sudden you see flashes and players running out and man, it's a great feeling. And I'm just so happy for the school, for the program, and for the fan base, man. They've wanted this for a long time. And I've wanted to give it to them. And so, not that I gave it to them, we gave it to them. And very happy for the Wolfpack Nation tonight.
And when's the last time you've been on the field for a field storming situation?
Oh, man, I don't know if I can answer that one. We've had a few. I know we had a few at Wisconsin. At Kansas, I think they stormed the field every time we won. But they actually did. I think one year I won 4 games and they ripped the goalpost down every time. But it hasn't happened here. I'm glad it did. I'm glad security let the fans down there. It's awesome. It's how it should be. It's college football, man. It's what it's all about.
Jonas, go ahead.
Coach, earlier this week you said that your guys will have to make some big boy plays, not just the layups. You had to make some threes and some dunks and some big boy plays. Other than Devin's touchdown catch in the corner, and obviously you haven't seen the film, but what were some of those big boy plays that were made today that separated you guys from Clemson? Yeah, well, Mecca's catch was a big boy play for sure. You know, I think defensively, you know, a couple of the sacks we made were incredible plays. You know, Drake's interception. Yeah, it's just we had to make a couple special plays, man, and we did. I mean, and the guys that you think should make them, Devin and Devin Carter and Emeka made them, and Devin Leary put the ball where it needed to be and allowed those kids to make plays. So I thought our O-line, I know they don't get a lot of credit, man. They battled. That's a really good defensive line. And they gave Devin time back there to do what he needed to do. So they deserve a lot of credit too. We had 96 plays to their 49. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
All right, we've got time for one more, and so you can take it away, Brett.
Dave, you've talked since the beginning of training camp about the maturity of this team, and this week you talked about how they needed to bounce back and handle adversity. Could you address how they did that today, and how much does having a full house the way you did tonight help them, you know, overcome both the earlier adversity and the one at the end?
Yeah, and I should have said that in my opening statement. So thank you for that. Our fans were awesome. They were awesome, and it was an incredible environment, and they were incredible. They helped us tonight. There's no question. So I thank you to our fans and our students and the families of our players and our coaches' wives and boosters, donors, you name it. Thank you guys. We didn't flinch. I mean, I think that's the easiest way to say it. We missed 3 field goals, and, you know, those are all hard things, and Chris will bounce back. But offensively, you have the ball that much and don't get as many points as you want. And some teams, here we go again. Our guys just say, keep playing, put the ball down. And next play is the play we're going to win the game. And that's how we approached it. So the maturity kicked in. You know, we stopped helping them in the second half with penalties. That was a big part of why they played with us in the first half. You know, I think we had 9 penalties in the first half. We only had 2 in the second. And so that was a big part of what we did in the second half. And that's a mature thing. The guys in the locker room at halftime knew it. They owned it, and they came out and played their butts off.
Thanks, Dave. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Coach, that's it for you. Thanks for the time, and congrats again on the win.
Thank you.